In this video, we will be reviewing Forms Designer for invoices and how to import a logo. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're trying to import your company logo is actually import the logo to your company setup screen. So we will go inside CenterPoint under Setup and Companies. You can double click your company or you can press Edit at the bottom, whatever one you choose. If you have multiple companies, you will have to import the logo under each company if they are different or if they're the same. Inside the company off to the right-hand side, it says company logo. Then you would click import. This will pull up your desktop for your file explorer, so you can choose wherever it is saved. You have to locate it. So mine is right on the desktop, so I'm going to scroll all the way down. I'm going to select my company logo that I'd like to import, and I'm going to say open. This is what it will look like in this upper right-hand corner. Sometimes you might have to resize it so it does fit in the box, but this does fit perfectly. After that, you'll save it. And now this is in my company file. Then in order for me to add it to an invoice, I'm going to go to Setup, Forms Designer, Invoice Forms Designer. I'm going to go to File and Open, and I'm going to open the invoice that I'd like to add my company logo to. So for this example, we'll use the system default and say Open. Right now, the company logo is actually an option on my form, which it is right here. When I click it, it shows me over here that company logo is already an option on this form. If you needed to add it as an option, I will show you how to do that here. So for instance, I will highlight this and delete it. So if I went into this form or my custom form and I did not have the company logo, I can go over to the list field here and scroll down, and I can find company logo right here. I will click and hold and then drag it all the way over to my form, and my company logo will print here. Then what I would do is I would go into File and Save As, and I would name this whatever I would like to name it. So I'm just going to say System Default 123, and this is my customized invoice with my company logo. To verify the placement on my company logo, you can go to Preview here. Even though you don't see the company logo, their box would have been there. I think the best way to double check this is to maybe reprint a customer invoice. So we will do that real quick. If we go into Processes, Transaction Search, there was a customer invoice that I had created earlier today, so I'm going to double click it to open it. I'm going to click Edit so then I can modify where it's going to print to. I'm going to do my printer box, and I'm going to uncheck plain paper because I don't want that, and I'm going to do the System Default 123. I am going to print it to a PDF so you can see it. I'm going to say OK and save. I'm going to print it to my desktop, and I'm going to call it Logo. And there it is with my company logo. So in this video, we reviewed how to add a company logo to our invoice by adding it to the company first. In this video, we did review how to add a company logo to our invoice and adding it to the company setup screen first.